think that's close enough. I'm starting with announcements. First, my really fun announcement. I loved this bundle, and so I came up with a really fun group of cards to make in a class setting. So this is my Christmas in July class. Love to make things in July for Christmas because there's no pressure, you're not rushed yet, we can really enjoy our products. So I chose the Sweet Gingerbread Bundle, and all but one of the cards in the class is a fun fold, and 2 are gift card holders. So none are difficult. Anyone can join, and the layouts and designs will lend themselves. Like, one of my favorite things is to make things that you can apply to other sweets and themes. So you can take these ideas and reuse them. You'll get a PDF with all the cut dimensions and everything in addition to the class supplies. So I'm showing a picture of the card components on my website. That's buckeyeinklings.com under classes to go, so you can get an idea of the different papers and pieces that will be prepped for you. I like to use a lot of specialty paper, DSP, and it's all pre-cut. I've also embossed pieces and prepped all that you will need. So for the cards themselves, you will also need the Sweet Gingerbread Bundle in a die cut machine. Okay, so this card relies on you having this bundle to stamp and complete the designs. You know, I'm not allowed to pre-stamp things. So I've also included an option. Now, if you'd like to buy this with the class, you don't have to pay the Stampin' Up! Shipping and tax. I'll cover that for you. And then I'll just send them with my class materials, which porch pickup is available, or shipping for $8 priority mail. So just keep that in mind. So the bundle will be a straight $45.75 with no shipping and tax. And any of the ink pads that you want that I've used in the class, you can add on for $8. So I put a list there of what I use. You can substitute a bit. I used mint macaron, granny apple green, poppy parade, petal pink, Sahara sand, which could easily be crumb cake, Cajun craze, which you could sub in cherry cobbler, and Versamark ink for some heat embossing. So you'll need the bundle, the ink, so you can buy that with no shipping and tax if you like. Just let me know in your email that you need that. And you'll need your basic tools and adhesives. So just for an example, here's one of the cards. Isn't that a cute bundle? Oh my gosh, the stamps and the dies are awesome. Okay, so here's a gift card holder. I'm not going to show too much. I'm not going to show any others because I don't want to give them away. The pieces that are stamped, like the house, all the house pieces and the trees, you will be making. They won't be provided, but I'll give you blank cardstock to stamp those and then cut those. And then, for instance, in the background, you see the poppy parade piece. That shape is not part of your bundle, so that will be pre-cut for you. And if you can see, it's also embossed with the, I think it's like Charming Landscapes, the name of the embossing folder. So that will be prepared for you. You see we've got the specialty vellum here. Just a lot of fun products in there. You'll also get a pack of adhesives with this class. And if you're buying the class materials only, it's $35 plus $8 shipping if you need it. Okay, and that gets you the cardstock and the stars, full pack of the stars. So all the details, they're further details on my site. It will be presented as a Zoom class as well on Saturday, July 30th, 9 to noon Eastern time. So if you can get together with us, it'll be fun to make them together. If not, I'm going to have clean videos, not a Zoom recording because it's too much back and forth and those get pretty lengthy. But I have clean videos of each of the card construction, and I'll send that to you, as well as the PDF with all the instructions and color pictures and everything. So really going to be a fun class. So if you want to join me, it will be limited because I'm trying it on Zoom for the first time because I just think that adds an element of fun to it. And I don't want to be overwhelmed with the Zoom size. Okay, so I am going to limit the class size. All right, so that's my really fun news. And then the more normal news, of course, I mentioned before, maybe some of you came on, if you still need catalogs, either this mini, the July through December mini, or the celebration catalog, please contact me. I've got email here. You can contact me on Facebook. I'd be happy to send those to you. The gift in July is the Festive Pearls with a $35 order. And there are red ones under here that you can't see. So, hello. Hello, guys. Thanks for saying hi. If anyone wants to say where they are from, I love to hear that. Oh, thanks, Pam, North Carolina. Okay, so let's get started. I have a really fun Christmas in July project to do tonight. I hope you like it. It's a case, but I changed it up with the new holiday products. So it's this, which is a regular card size, but it's a double pocket gift card holder. Okay, so on this side, you have a piece that slides out, and I zeroed in on this Decorated with Happiness bundle. Okay, so that's a greeting from there. I don't know, something about this set really grabbed me. It's here in the catalog on page 27. I just thought this would be really fun, like dies, and the ornaments kind of remind me of ornaments we had on our tree when I was little, so that appealed to me. I don't know, certain things just hit you. So that's what I've used, and that's what I'll stamp tonight, but you can see how easy this would be to adapt to any different you know, theme or designer papers. Okay, so there's that card on that side, and on this side I've made this card into a gift card holder. Okay, so I'm using the contours, what are those, scallop contours dies, okay, for these two shapes. So these are, I pre-cut them for class. These are not the largest, but the next two down from the largest die shapes in the scallop contours bundle, or die set. Okay, so again, I did mention, I cased this from Mindy Clove. I changed up the dimensions a bit. She had a plain card over here to stick a gift card onto. I really wanted to use this die shape, and I really wanted to see the scallop. So if you ever look her up and look at hers, you'll notice it's a little bit different because this folded edge comes all the way out, and for me that covered up what I was doing too much, so I made it this way. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thanks. Okay, so let's make this. This checks a lot of my boxes. I always say this about seeing both sides of the designer paper and adaptable for all themes. Okay, so that's two of my favorite things. In addition, it's a pocket card ×2, so really win-win. You'll start with a piece of designer paper, and the color that is going to show here should be placed down, okay? And watch your direction. I don't have directional paper, so yeah, check that out on the back if you have that. Make sure you're going in the same direction, or the right direction. I am going to score, this is 5 1/4 by 12 inches, and I'm scoring at 4. I didn't set these right. Oh yes, I did. 4, 7 1/4. Sorry. Let me check my note here. Let me get this right. 7 1/4 and 10 1/4. Okay. 4, 7 1/4, 10 1/4. This will be posted on my website later this week. I can't get to it tomorrow because I have a travel day tomorrow, but I will have it on Friday. So if you miss the dimensions, you can always go to my website the next day, or in this case, Friday, to get that. Okay, so just keep in mind, so that first 4 inches, if you need to check the direction of your paper, it is the bottom, the piece that's matted to the real red cardstock here. And so you can plan, if you have directional paper, around that. All right, so I'm gonna, you know, burnish this pretty carefully. You don't want sloppy edges here because they all stack up. So even if you fold this down and it's not perfect on your score line, based on your score line, just tidy it up. Just force your edges to line up before you burnish. Okay, that's always a little fix, because just the slightest variance, you know, the width of the stylus or maybe a little slight uneven edge can make that can make the score line not perfectly aligned. But you can always force it, like I'm doing here, to make the edges line up. And like I said, it's not always super important, but in this card it is. Okay, so that folds up to make that. And then we have just a basic 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 piece of real red to mount that to. Now, we're making a pocket here and making a pocket here, so I'm sure you can figure that out, right? I'm gonna open this up and put adhesive along this length to attach to this. Okay, so I'm gonna put it on this section so that I don't overshoot and get down in this area. And I would be very careful if you're using the tear and tape, keep it way up to the edge, okay? Because this card, which is so cute, is tight with tear and tape, you know, obstructing this part of the area of the width. Okay, so just keep that in mind. You could also just do a skinny line of glue if you prefer, where I'm putting the tear and tape. But I am gonna mention, yeah, that you want to keep that real tight to the edge. Not as much on this side, but if you're using that scallop contours die on the other side, that is important. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just reveal that one. And press it to the back section. And then again, pocket from this side, so adhesive up along these top edges. And yeah, keep this one tight to the edge. Need my tool here. Okay, so we have the 2 pockets created, and this piece we're just going to stick down to itself. So I'm going to just glue that down. Okay, and then I'm also going to mount this on that card base. Okay, and you know my favorite method of drying is to just weight that down while we do our stamping here. Oh, for some reason I already adhered the card piece together that goes here. This is basic white, 3 1/2 by 4 1/4. 4 1/4 is the length. And then I just have a pool party piece in here that is 1 inch by 4 1/4. And I've glued it on the back to give it some, you know, some grip here, something firm to pull out. And you just see the little edge of pool party to make it more exciting. This paper, by the way, is a super cute, basic Christmas paper. It's called Sweetest Christmas. Lots of real red and garden green. And is there anything else? Well, pool party. Yeah, basically, let me look at my pad here. Garden green, pool party, real red. Oh, sweet sorbet. Okay. So a lot of candy canes, but a lot of other patterns too. Just basic stripes. let me get it fanned out so you can see them all. I think this is a really good basic Christmas paper for a lot of like 3D projects and DSP projects. Okay, look at the backs. Especially love it when there's some solid contrast. And I should mention, like when you make this card, I found as I was picking paper, looked really good to have an almost solid print, I think, against a more obvious print. Okay, it got really busy if you have like a lot of print here and a lot of print here. So just keep that in mind. They're fun to pick out if you're a paper collector. All right, and then, okay, so like the front piece here, like I said, is one of those scallop contour dies as well. Let's just get the greeting stamped and then we'll do this little piece. So on the inside, I just used the stamp from the set, wishing you a season decorated with happiness and wonder. And I'm inking that up with garden green. And I should add like a little ornament too. So I'm gonna add, this is my favorite one for some reason. It reminds me of the ones where the, like the circle section, this little circular part is kind of depressed into the ornament. I love that. Okay, so we'll add that. It's kind of fun and sketchy. And there's some great like background filler you'll see, especially when we do this pine branch. Okay, I'm just going to move this out of the way. That's ready. Oh, yeah. The tearing tape is nice. It's very, very handy compared to, remember when we used to use the red stuff that was so hard to separate? Okay, so we've got that inside piece. I'll just put that in over here. And now let's do our stamping on the front. So I like to give a little color here. I really wanted this edge to stand out from the white in the background, so I just took my blending brush. Our blending brushes are so great for this. Get a little scrap paper over here. Just to add a little shaded color in the background, I am going to pick up some ink, Pool Party ink, and I tap off a little bit because you don't want to start too strong. You can always add ink, but you can't take it away. So I'm just giving a little blue background, and especially over to the edge. I don't know, I just really like that contrast when you can really see that scallop. As much or as little as you want there. Gonna go and get the branch. Okay, so I've got that also going off that scallop area. I re-inked my pad today. I hope I don't surprise myself. Okay, and just kind of up in there. And then, like I said, there's these shady background stamps, which, oh, there it is going to cover up the pine needles, add some dimension there. And I'm going to stamp those off. I want that kind of light since I'm using the same color. I tried it actually with our parakeet party as well in the background. I didn't like that as much. I thought it got too busy when I tried to add a colored ornament here, but I really like the parakeet party, so I kept that for the ornament. That's one of our new in colors, and I've pre-made those. These are stamped each with the same stamp, and I just cut out the pool party with a die. There's a die in the set for that, and a die for the ornament shape too. So put those together. I guess I'm not ready to attach it to the card yet. What else do I need to do? Okay, that's the background. Oh, this little Boughs of Jolly. I used, this is one of my favorite new die sets too from the annual catalog, the Stylish Shapes dies. And I like to use it for these kind of sideways tags, and then a lot of times it's big enough to get two. So I'm just inking that greeting. And there's Boughs of Jolly. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Okay, so I just cut this, and this will be ready to put together then. And save that for your next card. Okay, so we are ready to assemble. When you put the focal point on the front, if it overhangs a bit, which it does, just make sure you don't add adhesive beyond the point where it will connect to this layer. Okay, I'm gonna pop mine up on dimensionals. So I'm just gonna make sure to stay clear of that edge. And kind of center between top and bottom. And I'm going to add the ornament also with dimensionals. Need a little one up top here. Love that bright pop of color. Okay, it's a little unexpected but nice bright color. And Boughs of Jolly, I'm just mounting alongside over here too. And I have, boy, we have a lot of great new embellishments. I found these pool party gems in the Fine Sparkle Adhesive Back Gems collection. What a very versatile year-round set of embellishments. So they are with the Gnome bundle in the catalog. I don't have the page number, but they are awesome. They're kind of on the flatter side, so I think they'll mail well. So I like that when things are flatter too for that purpose. Okay, so the last thing we need to do is, of course, add our gift card holder. This doesn't have to be a gift card holder over on the side. It could just be another note or something maybe with a picture or whatnot. All I did to make the pocket, you can see I just made a diagonal pocket here. I took, all right, so this one is actually from this shape. I took a duplicate of the contour shape and cut it at a diagonal. So I just counted, I think it was 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 scallops into the other direction, and then cut. Let me show you. So I know I want to go to this end point, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, cut from that scallop down to that end one. Okay, and that gives you a little corner edge to tuck a gift card into. Okay, I actually put it on with glue, but I think so we're not waiting for it to dry. I'm going to just put some tear and tape here, and that is really strong. You'll definitely want either your liquid adhesive or tear and tape so that you have a firm adhesion, since you'll be poking a gift card down in there. I have a hard time separating. There we go. Okay, so just line up that corner and you've got a cute little pocket. All right, and then on the side we have this trio punch in the new mini, and I am going to center the little hole, a rectangular hole, along the left side to tie on that bow. There's ribbon. It's actually Real Red and Garden Green that goes with that candy cane paper in this mini catalog, and I need less than 5 inches Oh, let me get my ribbon scissors. Okay, and I'm just tying a simple knot through here. Okay, so you have your pocket, and it slides in the side here. This is the one we just made. And you end up with these really cute edge trims, the scallops there, the little strip here, and there's your card. All right, so thanks for joining me. I just love to get into July when we can start doing Christmas projects. I don't know, some people would say we shouldn't do them yet, but I don't say that. And actually we have a catalog this year that starts in July, which is great. So if you want the new products, they're available early this year. So I think that's it. Oh, thanks Chris for the fine sparkle adhesive gems. Thanks Joyce, thanks guys. Jenny, thanks for the nice comment. Thanks for joining me. Make sure you check out my website. I will have the dimensions and things posted on Friday. And the new card class is under classes to go on the menu bar. So that's across the top on like a laptop. Okay, thanks. Have a great week, guys. I'll see you next week for more Christmas in July. Take care.